to our Valentine's Racing podcast with Jason Muzz. We're in for a big year. Let's tip some winners. Welcome, Muzzer. What's news in your part of the world?
There we go. Well, I hope our listeners got on to my little boy last week off the red box. He tore a new AO out of him and run some pretty fast time, 1 by 8, and we won the final. So that was good. We got three of them in today. They're in races 6, 7, and 8. If the meeting goes ahead, because it's absolutely looking like horrible stuff down there at Townsville. In the race 6, we got the final. We got the 2 and the 7. I think the 2, she just gets out like normal. I think she's going to be very hard to beat, and she's $11. So maybe have something small on there because I know my bloke will just come across and just kill everything inside it. So, and then the old boy Nemesis is in race 7, but he's $1.15 or something. And in race 8, we got that mad attitude. She could do anything if she jumps and leads. I think she's $100,000 to one, but 50 cents each one, something with her. But no, mate, there's a bit of lots of controversy and lots of stuff happening, in the media and stuff. And we were just before we come on air, we had a bit of a chat about our little Hobart 40-metre incident where now, 4 or 5 horses finished the length and all the horses coming from behind. That 40 metres, I think it changes very, very much the result of that race. So I've had some people, talking to me and go, what can you do? Or what can you do, Jace, really? What can you do?
Exactly. Not much, really. Now they've just said, well, just the way it is. Move on. It's basically what they've said.
I've got a little present sent to me today. I'm just going to stir up a few of our little watchers and listeners.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Who is it?
Look at that, fellas. And lucky enough,
Zachy Burton, is it? Bloody hell.
Zach Burton signed 17 straight. Yin Yang Wong Wong.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, so we got the Silks, and he signed not a bad bloke. Probably 2 years is the last time when I saw him, and we went out for a bit of a dinner before he went back to Hong Kong, and we sort of kept in touch. And out of nowhere, he sent me some photos of him signing that, and sent me the silks of King Rising. So
there you go.
That'll
What's your
get
plans with
framed up
them?
nicely. We might give that away one day. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, mate.
Anyway,
Look better on your wall,
nice
wouldn't it?
Yeah, I got plenty on the wall. I got plenty on the wall. I'll rank me old boy and a few other greyhounds on there. Anyway, let's get to business because I don't want to miss me little girls and boys running today. Where are we starting, Chief?
Rightio, we'll kick it off with Flemington. Rightio, race 3, which is Flemington, race 3, the Desirable Stakes listed race over 1,400 metres. I'm going with the inform Sass Appeal. Looks a race in 2 between Ole Dancer, who is first up and does have a good first up record. I think one of those two will win. Drawn well to settle on the speed from the inside draw. Damien Lane takes the reins, should take beating again. Your thoughts?
Who'd you chip?
Flemington race 3, number 2, Sass Appeal.
Oh yeah. No, I got him a second. I got him as my second tip. I kind of like the 3 custom, bit of odds.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just sort of think that tomorrow might be the day it can sort of shine. Second run back from a spell, and I do think your bloke there. I mean, he's done nothing wrong. Second, first, comes off the cherry box. So he's got plenty of upside there. So yeah, I'm the same as you, mate. I've gone 3 to beat 2.
Beautiful. Rightio. Now on to race 4, which is a Vobis Gold Prelude over 1,100 metres. I'm going with the Hayes runner here, Photograph. is a class above this lot really. Just was close up last prep without winning. Does run better on softer tracks. Doesn't have any placings on a good track, but did in tougher grade last prep did just miss the placings, only a length off the leader, and has won first up previously. So $4.20, I think can beat this field up straight. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, look, I liked one. I really, really liked one. Jenny and the Dotson, whatever that was, but it was scratched. And of course, as you know, I'm a big fan of our friends at the Hayes stable.
Yep,
But I don't know. I just think Immortal Star, the two's just going that tad bit better.
it's in good form, isn't it?
Great form. I mean, 1-2-1-1, barrier two, jockey 1 for 1. I just think he may be able to continue with that form. So for me, I've gone two to beat the one.
Yep, beautiful. Rightio, now we head off to race seven, skipping a couple of the average races, and we go to the Elms Handicap, 1400 meters listed race. I've got two selections in this race. I'm staking 1 unit win on Sabaj, clearly the class horse of the field, drawn well to settle right behind the speed. Will not need luck at the right time. Should be flying over the top late. And I've got a saver, only a zero point 0.5 unit staking on Cafe Millennium. Flew home first up to run fourth at Caulfield with the track bias against. Will be fit a second up and does run well at Flemington. This horse should be running into the placings late as well. But with even luck, I think Sabaj is the one to beat.
Yeah, mate, you and I think we connected today. I've gone the other way. I just think my little boy Hayes this time can knock you off. I think
Okay.
Cafe Millennium may just have the right thing to beat the Sabaj.
Yep.
But clearly, both those two horses I think should finish right up there. But yeah, I've sort of gone for the two to beat the five.
Yep. Beautiful. And then on to race eight. This is one of the better races of the day. The Black Caviar Lightning Stakes, Group One. Sorry. I've gone with value Barrakiel, getting around $7 here. Proven first up performer, has trialled up okay at Flemington down the straight. Hasn't won down the straight previously, but the trial was promising. The tempo may suit. It looks like it's going to be a slow tempo race with probably Baywalk. Barrakiel will be just up there as well. And I think might be just too hard to catch. Obviously, 10 Tyrus, class runner, but I'm opting for the value. What are you going with, Muzz?
Yeah, look, yeah, I think you're right. You've got to go for value. I just think, Tin Rights, the four is probably the one to beat. And I've gone for the three to beat it, Vendetta. I just think it's just coming of age now, and I think tomorrow we'll see something from it. Hopefully, barrier one. I don't know if that's really going to be a help because you got no early speed and up the straight. So I don't know where they're going to go, whether they're going to go in or out. But yeah, mate, I've sort of gone for three to beat the four. I think the four's probably the best bet of the day down there. If it can do what it normally does and get out, I just think it'll just win.
Yep.
But I'm hoping to knock it off with the three at $27.
Beautiful. That'd be nice. Right, now we'll kick it off. We head off to race nine, the Hayes Stakes. Obviously, 60s was a massive win first up last start. It's got minimal weights. Sorry, last start had minimal weight at 52 kilograms. It's up to 58 here. Um, the horse to beat, obviously, but I'm going with the value. We're going with Asakura. We're getting $5 here. It was a big win last start. Showed a good turn of foot to blow them away in weaker class. What's your thoughts on that race?
Yeah, look, I just winning form's good form. That 60s, that it blew me away looking at what he done. I think he's just going to be better and stronger. I think he's going to be very, very hard to beat. $1.80. You know my
Yep.
thoughts. I hate favourites, and
Yeah.
$1.80 doesn't do anything for me. But it is, and I think you're exactly right. The nine's the one. If anything's going to beat him, I think it's been a nine at $5 value. So if you're playing sort of around those two numbers, the two and nine, I don't think you'll you'll do too much damage. I think either one of those should be winning.
And it's not an overly
It's
strong
not a hard
race.
race. No,
No,
not a
not for a
hard
Group
race.
Three. No, but
Not a hard race at all. There's a couple of other ones that I liked in there, but like you just can't tip them all. But I just can't see, the 60s. I think it's just going to come out, get a great set. You know what I mean? And just if not lead, and just
just be too
I
good.
can't. After that first up run, you think it's going
Yeah,
to be better, stronger, fitter.
you'd think so.
So but yeah, but then the nine comes in, 56 kilos. It's done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Second, first. And like you said, $5,
If something
better
does
than a
go
dollar
wrong with
eighty.
the favourite, if something does go wrong with the favourite,
Correct.
the horse it'll beat it.
Correct. That'll be the one to be backing 100%. I totally agree.
Rightio. Now we're on to race 10, um, the Francis Trussardi Stakes, Group 3. I've gone with the toppy here. Filia, proven first up performer, drawn ideally in barrier 4 to sit right behind a genuine tempo. Should be running on well late. That's my pick for that race. What's your thoughts?
Mate, I said he's the one to beat. And I think I like a little one here and a bit of odds. Samangu, the
Samangan.
five.
Yep.
It's my roughie that could do a bit of damage. And they're top five in that race. So, you know what I mean? But clearly, if he does what he's supposed to do, barrier five, he just jumps straight to the front, has a bit of a sniff and a look and just ease it up and then just goes. So
Yep.
definitely, I think he's the one to beat. And as I said, I've thrown in the five for just a bit of value. If anything can knock it off, I think the five can at nice odds. So there you go.
Beautiful. Righty ho. Now we
Off
head
to
off
Sid Vegas,
to
aren't we?
what's that, mate?
We're off to Sid Vegas.
Yeah, that's it. There's a couple of shorties in this too. Yeah. Rightio. We'll kick it off with race 6 in the Tab Light Finger Stakes. Apocalyptic returns, $1.60. Class horse of the field. It's a no bet race for me, but I think this horse is just too good for this lot. Should be coming back better this prep. Savvy Halley may be a bit of a danger, but it was a bit below par first up, I thought. So if I was having a bet, I would be on Apocalyptic, but I'm not. Your thoughts?
Yeah, same. Too short for me, but he's clearly the one to beat. I didn't mind the two, Savvy Halley, yep, and I like the three.
Yeah.
$15,
Yep.
and I also like the four, um, both coming back from spells. Um, Trial well, everything's going well for them, and it's a bit of odds. But the one's clearly the one to be. I won't be betting in that race again. Too short for me. And if something goes wrong, I've got a black book of the two in there. I think it'll run well. And the three. So, 1, 3, and 4.
Beautiful. All right, this is race 7. We go to the Asahi Super Dry Expressway Stakes, Group 2. Very interesting race. Cold Crusher will be setting a very strong tempo, you'd imagine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with, I think I'm going with Angel Capital here, around $4, perfect. First up record, 4 from 4. Plenty of speed on paper with the likes of Cold Crusher. Should sit behind the speed and hopefully make it 5 from 5 first up. What's your thoughts on that race?
Yeah, same. Angel Crusher, definitely. Um, but what I've got here on mine, I don't know, Jolie Star, whatever you want to call it. But just $2.60 to me seems a bit, you know what I mean? And
Mm,
and you've got to throw in, Cold Crusher, even though that his record at Randwick isn't hot. I mean, he's had 18 starts and only won one race there.
yeah,
Which is not really good. But then again, there's not much in that race, so
no,
I just think Randwick, as I said to you this morning, it's a horrible meeting. Just yeah, anything can happen, but there's some good horses. Look, if they do what they're supposed to, and the jockeys wake up and have their lattes and everyone's happy, it'll be good because I think there's a lot of favourites there tomorrow that could win. If
yeah.
all going well and all goes to plan. But anyway, yeah, we're about the same, mate. We're going to stick with that. So a 1, the 3, and the 2.
Rightio. Now off to race 8. Petaluma Apollo Stakes, Group 2. Another shorty. Autumn Glow returns from a spell. We're getting around $1.55 to $1.60. Class horse the field. Drawn awkward, but probably will settle up on the speed, slowly cruise over. And if ready to go, will be the one to beat. It's not a race I'm keen on. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, he's the same again, the favourite. Um, Eliana, the 9, I kind of like it. And I also don't mind in that race Lindemann.
Okay.
Uh, Not really good first up form, but Jockey Randwick, 1400, Nash Willa, Waller, mate. That's a combination. And for me at $9, I just think he can, if it's run right, and he can. I just can see him, and again, top five. You know what I mean? So I cannot see that horse not finishing top five or going well.
Well, it should be.
So
It'll
for
be.
those punters that like a bit of a, same race multi, would want to be throwing him in definitely.
It'll probably sit right behind the instructor who you'd think would lead, wouldn't you? The instructor, Waterhouse runner.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
I kind of think that he's going to peel and do something special tomorrow. And at $9, you know what I mean? And it says, he's never won fresh out of 8 attempts. The fucking
Yeah.
horse doesn't know that.
No.
You know what I mean? He's going to the races. He don't
But
know he's first up.
they could have even targeted him for this race and gave him a couple extra hit
Correct.
outs. You know what I
Mate,
mean? So he has a
Waller,
good second up record.
Rawiller, Waller or Willer off the 6, knowing how good the horse jumps. I could just see him, if not leading, I could see him in the first 4, just getting
Yeah.
a cosy sit. I mean, Autumn Glow's done nothing wrong. You can't knock it 8 for 8. I mean, seriously, the one to beat. But again, anything can happen. But, and I hope she does win, 9 for 9. I mean, that's another Waller,
The time
so
that
it's a good
the time,
horse, and it'd be nice to have something here in Australia, do another, 10 for 10, 17 for 17, and have our own little champ, So, but yeah,
and
if anything's going to knock it off, I just like the 3.
and if Autumn Glow is to lose a race, you'd most likely be early in the prep, like a first up, you'd think, wouldn't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Rightio. Now we kick
And
off.
then, hang on, I forgot one in here going really, 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 really well. I sent you the video of him.
Yeah.
I forgot it's him, that Antino.
Mm,
I just $23 for me is ridiculous and stupid. I just sorry, I just saw my notes. Like
yeah.
I don't think he can beat the horse, but I sent you some private stuff that Colin had, and he's working really, really well. And look, he's had 7 first up starts for 4 wins. Mate,
Mm,
it's a different horse. Yeah, it's not, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying he's going to win, but $23 to me, I thought he'd be a $10 or $12 chance in that.
yeah.
So $23 is a bit out there.
So
So
he's one. He's
if you're
one that
chucking in your same race multis, don't forget the 2 in that and Tino.
beautiful.
I just think if there's an upset, and he's going very, very well from what the stables are. He went up the other day with a horse, which is a Group 2 horse, and eyeballed him all the way through, and they never even tried doing anything with Antino, and eyeballed it. So, yeah,
Beautiful.
first up for a spell in a big race. Mate, he's not there. I mean, Golan's not silly. Golan's
No.
not going to go, you know what I mean? I'm going to put him in this race. He must be, must have some opinion, and he's a very, very good trainer.
Yeah.
So, you know, for shits and giggles, guys, and Tommy Berry, he's on there, and we've drawn the inside, and he likes to get. He might be another one to have a sit and have a crack, but don't think he'll win. But $2 top 5, so see how we
Beautiful.
go.
Too easy. Rightio. Race 9 is the Roderick Lodge Triscay Stakes, Group 3, over 1,200 metres. Um, it's a bit of a interesting open race. There's plenty of quality horses. I've gone with Weeping Woman. Just keeps winning. 3 from 3 last prep. Should cross from the awkward draw, settle on speed. Seems to have gone to a new level and may take beating again. What's your thoughts on this race?
Yeah, look, I've gone the toppy, Lazura.
Yep.
I just think it's a nice race for it. Barrier, maybe a little bit of an issue for me, 11. But again, the Waller McDonald combination. It's had 4 starts. Um, first four up runs for two wins and a third. So he's got it there. He's won two on him. 1,200. I mean, that ticks the same thing. And yeah, to beat Weeping Woman, I think if there's a danger, that's it. But I mean, look, Weeping Woman, $4.40 is still good. That's a good price. It's got
Yeah,
a bit of the blows. It got into 420, got up to as high as 460, back into 440 now. That's not bad. And for something to add a bit of value in there, the Annabelle Archibald number 10 Lilac. I just think for those again playing the same race multis, chuck that in. I just think it could run a bit of a race. I'm not saying he can win, but a top five chance definitely at $1.60 or something there. So
yep,
there you
beautiful.
go.
Right, and the last one, we kick it off. We head to race 10, Macquarie St. Social handicap, 1,300 meters. I've gone with number two, Bunker Hut, $16 $4 a place. Drawn well, has won first up previously, should get a good run just behind the speed and run well into the money. Looks over the odds. What's your thoughts?
Definitely. Look, that's the one I talked to you this morning about. I'm going to go mental on this race. I'm going to go in no order. I'm going to take a same race multi and have a bit of fun in the last race. I'm going to
Yep.
go 2, 8, 10, 11. Now they are some ridiculously horrible horses, probably with nine legs, but this is one of the worst races on the meeting. And as you can see by some of the tipsters, they're picking $16 winners, $17 winners, $10 winners. So it's a very open race. And you're getting top six. So 2, 8, 10, and 11, that should buy you a nice house on the Gold Coast if you can ram that, because I think it'll be some stupid, ridiculous odds because they're
Yep.
very, very big value. And I do like yours. I think if it can get out and do what it does best, it gets a sit. Jockey's good form at $16. I thought that was a $7 chance. Again, $16. So,
Yep.
see how you go from there.
You go. Very good. Anything else, Muzz? I better let you go before you race in two
Yeah,
minutes.
no, mate. Look, I've got some here. If we're going to go for a couple of them, I had a look at Adelaide.
Yep.
So write these down. You can go back and see Adelaide race 5, number 4. Uh, and I've got Melbourne. I don't know. In race 1, there's a roughie number 1. Just I'm not saying you can win, but just throw it into your multiples and see how you go from there. But that's about all I've got. Pinjara race 6, number 3. That's another funny race. I'm going to take a same race multi in that. I'm going to do 1, 3, 6, and 10 at Pinjara race 6.
Yep.
So yeah, 1, 3, 6, and 10. But that's about it, mate. And I'm just about to have a look at my boys and girls are just about to go into the barriers, into the boxes, and have a run. So I'll bid you all the best for the day, everybody. And to you and your fams and everybody, have a great weekend. Be safe, happy punting, and look forward to next week.
Just quickly, what is it? Number two, is it? Is it Gracious
We
Nick?
got number 2. This one coming up, race 6, number 2 and 7. I just think the
Oh,
2 will
beautiful.
jump that far in front. She'll win.
This one now. It's
This one coming up now.
out
So
16
if the
bucks.
punters want to stay on, I haven't had a bet yet. I better have a bet.
Yeah, you better. I think I got like 20 seconds on.
Yeah, well, if it wins without me, mate, it wins without me. What can I say?
You'll still get the cash.
Let's have a look here. I can't even get on. Where the bloody hell is it? I can't find it. Are they racing? Or
Four
got called
seconds.
off?
You got 4 seconds.
I cannot see it on mine, which is I can't find it on my sheet. Oh well, it's probably going to jump, is it?
Um, it hasn't jumped yet. Oh, maybe it's called off or something, is it? Or
No, it's on. I've got it here.
but they haven't got on
It's
the
on
app,
Sky Racing too.
is it?
Yeah.
It says Murray Bridge in 4 minutes is the next one.
I think it's jumped. I don't know. Um, I have no idea, mate. It might be on. It might be on Sky One. They might have changed it to Sky One. Um, Oh, I can't see. Hang on, let me sneak away.
I reckon they've called it off.
Well, it's let me get on, so I would think, and I'm going to get a phone call from the owner of one of the dogs. Stand by. This is live. You're going to get this straight from there. Yes, mate. Oh, they've abandoned Townsville. Here we go.
Saw
Live
that.
and fresh. I'm just doing a. Oh, mate, we couldn't get anything worse, could we? Like seriously. Anyway, give me five. Let me just bring you back. Give me five. That's why we could get on. And I said to you before we got on, I saw it. It was horrible. I have not seen a track that black. If
Yeah.
people were watching it before, like 2 or 3 races ago, they bought, I think it was race two, race three, and it was just so eerie. And I
Uh,
sent the trainer a message. I said, I don't think we're going to make race bloody six.
uh,
And clearly, we didn't make race six. So we're all abandoned from here on. So money back, punters. We didn't do any damage. We didn't do any damage. We didn't do any damage, but not good for us because I wanted to win another heat and final. But anyway,
that's it.
so there we go. So we got some lots of things happening. Um, I've got some stuff in. I forgot if anyone wants to have a bet in Brisbane. Problem with Brisbane, I think, is at the moment here we're getting rain. It's dribbling, and I think it'll be a consistent rain. So yeah, I wouldn't be trusting some of the numbers I've got. And I was doing them at 4 a.m. in the morning, as I said to Jace, couldn't sleep. So, when you don't sleep, what do? You do the whole program from all over Australia, Jerusalem, Afghanistan, South Africa. I looked at everything. Oh, just some stuff that you open your eyes out. I watched a race in snow. The race is covered, like the track is in snow. Both
Right,
races
yeah.
and the cheat seat seats, a trotting race. I'd never seen it in snow. It's absolutely beautiful. So
There you go.
that's one of my goals. I hope to achieve is watch a race live in snow. So
That'd be
with the
crazy.
way I am at the moment, I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll give it a
You'll get.
whack. Let me tell you. So,
That's
but
it.
it was very nice to watch on TV. So if you're up in the mornings bored, turn the TV on. You can watch races in the snow. I wanted to watch a dog race, but there was no dog race. But anyway, I think we got some good horses for the weekend. I think we got some. If they all behave themselves, I think Sydney's not a bad. Melbourne's good because there's no rain. Just watch if you're going to have a bet in Queensland anywhere, guys, because the rain's everywhere.
Yep.
So again, your track conditions definitely scratchings. Make sure if you're betting each way, don't forget your first, second, and no third dividends. They sort of hurt.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
be uh, be lucky, keep your eyes on the ball, and have fun having a punt.
Beautiful. Thanks, Muzz. Thanks,
All
punters.
good.
We'll see you over the weekend, and we'll be back with another podcast next Friday.
All the best. See you guys.
Peace.
Take care. Bye bye.
See ya.